We are also up streaming on video on YouTube and Facebook and all the cool places. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd appreciate it. Portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at the Connection Center in DeMott. Visit DeMottConnection.com. You can also check out all the cool stuff that they have going on for the community. Do you know they have a banquet hall? Yes, they do. They have a banquet hall. Call 219-987-7729. Find out more information or go like them on Facebook. Also want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. If you're watching the video, you can see I'm clearly in need of a supercut. You can get yourself a supercut as well in Rensselaer, Lowell, Valparaiso, Chesterton, and in Bourbonnais. They do a great job getting you all set up so you look great for the holidays. All right. We welcome in Christy Martin into the proceedings. There she is. Hi. I'll turn you on your microphone and everything. It'll be great.
Look
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. That'll be fun. All right. So tomorrow we start giving stuff away on the 12 days of giveaways. Make sure you get yourself registered on our Facebook pages or our websites. Sign up now and become a resident of Deweyville. All right. Here are, according to a recent website that I went to, I go to 152,306 different websites every day just to find fun stuff for us to talk about.
How do you find time to do anything else?
Well, I do it at home at night when I'm doing other things, and I've got
right.
7 phones going at once, and then, a couple of computers and things, and, yeah. So, so this is one that, it's new. It's called Reddit.
Okay.
It's social norms that people are sick of. Okay. If I asked you what social norms you're sick of, people might say tipping. Some people say that they are tired of the tipping, which is fine. And the rules are irritating, but for many people, getting tips is a great thing. But some people, I'm only bothered by the tipping when I don't think it's a tipping thing. Like, I'm fine with tipping people that need to be tipped and deserve to be tipped and all that stuff. But when you're just handing me a coffee through a drive-through, I don't know if we need a tip jar right there.
Right.
I'm going to hold off on that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. If I'm prompted, I will do it.
I know that's what you said.
Terrible.
Like,
I mean, not terrible, but I mean, I don't know. I'm confused.
if you're prompted, yes.
Yeah.
But if it's just a jar there,
If I see a jar, if I have money, I'll throw it in there.
do you really?
I do. I feel pressured.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I have said before, if I go to the counter, or you got to go to like a register to pay, and it says add tip,
Yeah.
I will make sure to tell the person, not that I care, like really about their judgment, but I apparently do. I will make sure to say I left cash on the table.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want them to think I hit no tip, but I'm not stiffing anybody. All right, I don't need
You don't
that.
want there to be any question about what went down here.
Listen, so there's a part of me that says, okay, that's maybe overthinking. But I went to a local restaurant one time and went into the facilities, the restroom,
Okay.
after a gentleman who had some problems, apparently.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And had a rough go of things.
Right. Doing a little math in the stall.
Yes.
You had a problem.
But it was just a one-person bathroom.
Okay.
So I came out, and then we left. Well, this place had cameras so they went back to see who used it, and they thought it was me who did that to the bathroom.
Oh.
And like next time I was there, we had a little chat about it, and I'm like, no, I brought it up because I was
Oh.
like, yeah, and it's funny because they were like, you know what? We saw the camera and we watched the camera. And you were in there so fast that we figured it was probably the guy before you. And I'm like,
my
it was.
goodness.
And yeah, apparently, I mean, there was underwear left behind. There was a whole thing. Yeah,
Ah.
that I didn't see all that. I just went in, did my thing, and got out. I
Wow.
just knew it smelled and looked bad in there.
It's an ordeal,
yeah.
huh?
It was an ordeal. He
All
had
right.
some problems. Yeah. So
Goodness.
you never know what you're going to get judged for, is my
Okay.
point. So, anyway, so here's some social norms from Reddit. Feel free to comment if there's some social norms that you guys are getting kind of sick of. We'll share those with everybody. Not valuing changing one's mind. Okay? Instead, we admire those who stick to their beliefs and are consistent over long periods of time, no matter what they learn or how they evolve as a person. Yeah, I think we should value people that change their mind.
I don't understand.
So I think nowadays,
Uh-huh.
I have I'm just going to dive into that sentence without knowing for sure what they were thinking.
Okay.
I think they're thinking like politics. Like, okay, I decide I'm this way no matter what I learn, no matter what I hear, no matter what facts I see. I'm going to go this way. This is the way I'm going all the time.
Okay.
Instead of admiring, people are like, I stick to my beliefs. Right. But what if it turns out your beliefs are wrong?
Right.
What if some facts are presented that what you thought is not the case?
Yeah.
It happens with me all the time.
Yeah.
I learn things all the time and go, I was pretty wrong about that.
Yeah. I thought I was right, but I was mistaken.
Yes, it happens. So you change your mind.
Yeah.
Next one is monetizing and quantifying everything, even hobbies. Basically not doing anything just because you enjoy it, but you want to try and find some money from it, like a side hustle, and turn your hobby into making money and not just doing something for fun.
Oh, all right.
They say it's more about finding a way to earn money from stuff or doing it just to post a photo on social media or something like that. I suppose. I don't know. I do lots of things just for fun.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff that I post on social media is about work at this point. It's kind of overconsumed me,
Okay.
which is why last night I just, even on the Q page, I just posted a video of Ace
Yeah.
the other day. I mean, it was a work thing, but I
Yeah.
really just posted a picture of a inflatable hamburger rolling down the street because I found it amusing. I wanted people to know that happened.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find more of those things. Like, but I play video games. I don't get any money from that.
No.
No. It's more of a spend money thing. Although I buy about one game a year, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too much of a spend. Invasion of people's personal lives. Is that a social norm that we can invade people's personal lives?
I don't know. I don't understand what they mean by invade. How do you invade someone's personal life?
I don't know. Asking too many questions?
Huh.
I mean,
Shoot. I ask a lot of questions sometimes when I just want to understand, but maybe that's
But
people
is it-
think that's invasive.
yeah, but you don't really ask personal things, do you?
Depends. Maybe.
Yeah.
And I don't realize they're personal. Like sometimes I feel like I might probe a little too deep and then go, "Oh,
Yeah. Well, you usually
I don't notice it at the time though."
No, but you usually catch on, like, when you're asking and I'm answering and asking and answering, and then I go, well, because it burns when that happens. And you're like, oh, okay, all right, wait a minute.
All right, I probed too far.
Yes, see, that's what happens. Yes. Let's see what else we've got. The normalization or celebration of unsafe driving. I mean, I get that Reddit is a place where people can just comment and say things.
Yeah.
I don't really get that. I don't understand. Do people really? Are they good with the idea of unsafe driving? I don't really understand that.
I wouldn't think so, but
Yeah.
how are we? I want to know. I would like an example of how this happens.
Unfortunately, it doesn't share that way.
All right.
It's just people posting things on Reddit. It's just
All
a
right.
list of a bunch of comments. Hustle culture and bragging about not sleeping, pushing yourself into an unhealthy lifestyle just to try to do more than everyone else.
All right. There's 24 usable hours in every day.
And to that I say,
Yeah.
use them how you want.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be a hustle culture. If you don't want to do that, there's no rules or laws that say you have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If I, as someone who really enjoys my work,
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of hearing about the work-life balance thing. The work is my life is the work. I do all of it. You're on video with your face like that. So
I make a face. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to have
yeah.
a work-life balance.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Mhm.
I would look at you and think you need more of a life balance. Like, stop cleaning, sit down for a minute, relax. But that's
Cleaning
not
does
you.
relax me.
But see, that's the idea.
Okay.
Pulling out my computer and working on certain aspects of work, or working on things for the radio show or something like that. It's work,
Mm-hmm.
but it's what I enjoy.
Okay.
I like
yeah.
that. So I don't have a balance, nor
Okay.
do I need one. I like it. I like to do the work things.
Yeah.
It's not
But
it's
it's
not
like-
pulling me down.
It's like eating in your bed. You have to have a separation, They say you shouldn't like sit in your bed. They shouldn't like eat dinner in your bed because you have to separate the time away from your bed. Otherwise, your brain thinks it's time to sleep.
Right. And that's literally what I'm saying is
Yeah.
they can go stick it. They are not me.
Oh,
They are not you.
sure. Yeah. No. I don't know who wrote this list, but yeah.
No, you just said they say you shouldn't eat in bed.
So you eat in your bed?
No.
Oh.
But only because I don't want to.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want crumbs in my bed. I don't want to be laying in bed and have crumbs and things.
All right.
So, but that's because I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is, I would not want to spend about 60% of my waking hours cleaning my house every day.
I don't spend that much. You're silly. It's not that much.
Okay, whatever it is.
Okay.
For you,
Yeah.
it would not be enjoyable to sit and just sit veg in front of the television as much as I do.
No, I can do about an hour or two at a time and then
Right.
I'm done.
That's not enjoyable to you.
No.
So why would I decide what's good for your extra time?
Oh, no, I'm not saying, but I know it's like experts usually is what I'm saying. Like when I say they, like, best practices, people say,
Who
people
are the
say you should
experts?
have a work-life balance. People
Right.
say you shouldn't eat dinner in your bed.
That's what we're saying, social norms.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. That
Okay.
we're sick of. I'm
Mhm.
sick of people saying you need to have a work-life balance. I don't.
Right.
I'm
You say I'm
okay.
wound tight.
I,
I never stop working. Never, never, never.
that's not true though. I don't stop. I mean, I don't not stop working.
Oh.
I take lots of breaks.
Oh, okay.
I relax lots of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't worry about the balance if there's enough there of the
Yeah.
I just do what I do and I enjoy it.
Mhm.
When there are days when I'm really in the mood to work and I'll just
Mm-hmm.
go all the way through till it's time for bed. And then there's days when I'm not
Yeah.
and I'll pull back and I'll just chill out in front of the
So you
TV.
should have 8
know.
hours in the work, 8 hours in doing other things, play,
Mhm.
and then 8 hours of sleep. You know?
Mhm. And how much sleep do you believe you need?
Oh, like 5 hours.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You're making that point that
Yeah.
the experts don't always know. It's your body.
Well,
You
give them an
know.
extra 3 hours to do something fun.
Sure. Fun, like clean or wash
Yeah.
a dish.
I might
or
catch a
vacuum in the
cat
dark.
nap here and there.
Yeah,
You know.
sure.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Let's see. The expectation of constant availability. Yes, I'm done with that.
Me too.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
The idea that it's assumed that we should answer the phone just because you called. The idea that if I don't answer the call and then I get a text and I don't answer the text, like that I'm somehow avoiding you. Newsflash, it might just be that I'm busy.
Yeah.
Newsflash number 2, extra, I might not be in the mood to talk to you.
Yeah.
I might have other stuff going. I might just be watching my television.
Yeah.
I might be stuffing my gullet with turkey.
All right.
I mean, I was stunned or I should say I am stunned at how many telemarketing calls that I get on Saturdays and Sundays. Like, get out of here. I'm in the middle of stuff. What stuff? Sitting on my backside,
Yeah.
watching the TV. Get out of here. Your social norms and your things. Letting kids have cell phones. Several bad social norms involve phones. Some say that it's problematic to get kids attached to them too soon.
Yeah.
To each their own on what
You
age.
have to decide what's best for you.
Yeah, on what age you think is best for that. It depends, I think, also on activities and things. At what age at school do they need that? Because I don't even think there's payphones anymore. Anywhere you can't. How are they gonna reach you?
No, but if you decided you didn't want your kid to have a phone, I guarantee they could throw a rock and hit 3 people with a phone and borrow it.
To which I would say, so now we're letting other people's things. We're relying on other people to take care of our children. Like if you want
Yeah,
your
it
kid
takes it takes a village to raise them. Absolutely. Yeah.
unless someone goes and tells your kid, not you personally, the collective you tells your kid how they should do something or what they should do, then next thing you know, parents are getting mad at each other for, don't parent my kid, I'll parent my kid. So it's all to each their own. Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Not you personally.
Yeah.
The collective. You.
yeah. I always thought it was good to learn from other people, but you're right. I'm not everybody.
No, learn from them, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But would you want other parents telling your kids what to do and how to do
Who
it?
are these parents? The teachers? They can tell them. They're teachers.
Well,
You need to quantify.
it's right there in the title. They're supposed to teach them.
Yeah.
It's,
What parents are
I-
telling?
I-
Are they my children's friends' parents? Yeah, they can tell them what to do
okay.
when they're in charge of them.
I suppose. This could dive into a whole nother subject that I don't have time for
Okay.
because I have to get to our break and things
All
like
right.
that. But I will say that not all parents are good parents. I've met human beings on the earth before.
Oh,
So
sure.
yeah, so I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know how we get to social norms and things. So that was fun.